How's it going, everyone? Finally here, season 3. How's it going, everyone? Okay, that's all work. Alright, we're in. Awesome. Plenty of catalysts in that one. Got daily missions, weekly missions. Survey down there too. That's cool. Alrighty. Let's get another catalyst run before we get into it.
Humanity's real hope, don't you think?
Oh, cool. Now, do we have... There's only 11 bullets. Ooh. Might have server issues there. I reckon they'll probably have a bit of server issues for at least the first hour. It's everyone trying to jump on at once. Ah, new battle pass. Oh, that's cool, I like that one. So what we got on there? Staminator. Alright. No weekly challenges. Cool.
I am analyzing the void paradox. I'm sorry that our meetings are always as the result of bad news, Descendant. But this matter is urgent, so I will cut to the chase. Since the destruction of the Iron Heart, dimensional breaches have been occurring with increasing frequency in the Axion planes. We had stopped investigating the Axion planes because of the void storms, but due to the severity of the situation, we've changed our plans. We must proceed with the reoccupation operation.
All the new materials. Cool. Axion planes with Valley. Oh, we have another crash. Hopefully that doesn't keep up. take forever to get back in as well. Here we go. Oh, wow. Absolutely crazy.
Oh, did you call me? I was lost in thought.
Can't even
Sorry,
get this going.
I didn't know you were there.
Pretty crazy server issues going on right now.
I was lost in thought. Oh, did you call me?
Oh, now it finally goes in. Here we go. Oh, we're in. Oh, wow.
You made it. You don't know this place, right? Neither do I. I'm tempted to explore every nook and cranny, but given the situation, I can't. Anyway, I've got information I need to tell you. So let's get to it. This is such a quiet and desolate place. It's a shame you have a mission to do. HQ must be in a hurry. Let's walk and talk. Since I'm temporarily in charge, I'll be briefing you on your mission. We've detected an increased amount of dimensional anomalies in this area. The phenomenon seems to be a temporary one, but we need to know if the targets to be investigated are the dimensional energy survey points. They do seem pretty far away, don't they? I guess, apparently, it was as Kyle said, riding this back. Ew. Anyway, it's a shame that such a useful piece of equipment was retired. After the war is over, we should all take a trip to the seaside with this. Oh, yeah. Operation instructions. Look, it's written in the manual. I'll practice with it some more.
Oh, you get the bike straight away. That's cool.
Large clusters of free
Legion Special Assault Ship detected in the airspace. Descendant, engage the assault ship.
It may be hard to believe, but the body tissue of the Vulgus you are currently engaged with contains Colossi DNA. The situation is more critical than we thought. If the Vulgus have created a new species, we need to gather as much data as possible to develop effective countermeasures.
Currently in Axion under a new category. Designation is the Legion of Breach. We are detecting mixed Vulgus and Colossi signals. The exact size of the force is difficult to determine. We advise all Descendants to engage at their discretion. Tactical transport on Descendant. Close air support available. Danger close. Danger close. Powerful enemies. They appear to be different from the usual Legion of Breach units. 4 biosignals of powerful units detected. This is a match for the Abyss Scarab, a creature which is indigenous to the Axion plane. It's likely to be a mutated variant.
Destroying it.
I received the materials you sent. It's clear that the dimensional balance has been compromised since the Ironheart was used. While I analyze the energy patterns, I need you to investigate a few other locations. Do you see those giant circular structures? They're called Colossus-guided capture zones. If a dimensional breach were to occur, these constructions would be the only remaining defense against any Colossi on the Axion plains. I need you to go and survey these Colossus-guided capture zones. As expected, many of the outer walls have suffered severe damage, and the decoy pulses are non-operational. Hold on. This signal is... Descendant, you need to get out of there quickly. A void storm is rapidly approaching. Balby, do you copy? Fall back, both of you.
Large-scale dimensional breach program. Please evacuate to an area out of range of the sirens, or vacate the Colossus-guided capture zones. All Descendants in the vicinity, please respond to ground deception.
If you manage to get on the servers, aren't so great at the moment, but hopefully they'll improve soon. Jesus, keeps doing that, eh?
Descendant, do you read me? A powerful void storm is approaching the Axion plains. Energy readings are approaching Sigma level. Evacuate to safety before it's too late. Descendant, this looks like a dimensional breach in progress. I repeat, dimensional breach. Colossus inbound.
Nell, what's happening?
A dimensional breach has opened directly onto the Axion plane. All investigative personnel have withdrawn.
Really do enjoy their stories. So weird, I already claimed that before, now it's all being weird. Yeah. Oh, that was where the challenges are. Yeah. I got dailies. 15 volts in a day. Weekly season. Oh, here we go. Season. 132 season. Yeah. Right, that's a good step up in the battle pass. Last couple have been a little bit down, I reckon. What's this? Oh, still doing it. Now, see, I wonder if these are appearing yet. New modules and that. Oh, what the? What is going on, eh? Oh, here's the event going now. Cool.
Got a question about the operation? Received your report, Descendant. Well done. Unfortunately, despite your efforts, we have a serious security situation in Ingress. Karel's use of the Ironheart has upset the dimensional balance. Axion, where the balance between dimensions was already unstable, is being breached. We need to secure the Axion planes to keep Colossi from pouring in. Once the Void Storm subsides, we'll begin an operation to recapture the Axion planes. I know. I'm reluctant to surrender the area too. The Colossi that have appeared in the Axion planes seem to have evaded our radar. I can't imagine that a Colossus that had made it as far as Ingress would willingly turn. We'll find out when we retake the Axion planes.
Seeing Albion in an uproar again means we must have had another huge guest. I have some information about our latest guest. Stop by when you have a moment.
Who would have thought just fast traveling in Albion just take this long? Oh.
Humanity is very weak.
I heard that the arrival... It appeared in a place where the intercept... Unfortunately, we can't upgrade the void... But I can help you take on... According to the data, your mobility equipment was The power output is a critical issue. But for decommissioned equipment, it didn't perform too badly. So I suppose we should... And you are still going to have to use this. In that case, I'd try this prototype part first. We'll see how it performs.
Temporary gameplay delays after the update reported. Yeah. Cool. Hopefully everyone's been able to actually get into the game.
I'm glad you're safe, Descendant. The dimensional breach in the Axion planes has been stabilized. It seems the Vulgus wanted to avoid a Colossi invasion as well. Of course, this means Albion HQ halted the operation to reoccupy the Axion planes. A neutral zone has been established for both sides. If the fighting continues, another dimensional breach will open in the Axion planes. You seem unhappy with HQ's decision, Descendant. Balby seems to share your views. I've heard her say many times that water that leaks in can also leak out. But the void can't be thought of as water that can be bailed out. It's more like the abyss. The more we try to empty it, the more the monsters in there become interested in us. I hope you'll trust HQ's decision on this occasion.
Descendant. I was able to extrapolate some interesting information using the data from Operation Sigma Sector. I do not believe the purpose of the Oblivions was to occupy Ingress. If it was, there was no reason to keep such a powerful force in Sigma Sector. This could have a lot of implications, Descendant. Perhaps Karel was not only after the Ironhearts in Ingress,
Perhaps he desired Arche as well. And our troubles do not end there. The Axion Plains is the most dimensionally unstable place in Ingress. What do they hope to gain from... So many questions. If Glade will allow it, I need to explore the memories of her daughter Di. Di was an Oblivion commander. We... Descendant.
Inversion reinforcement again. What do we got?
I remember the moment we first met. This place is the same as where we met then. A subconscious space formed by Arche. It was created based on a moment when Arche activity was at its peak in Dia's memories. Follow my voice. I need your Arche to analyze her memories. Look over there, Descendant. A memory that has been molded into a physical form. It has been made unerasable, no matter how hard she tries to forget it. It appears to have been created by coercive commands or brainwashing. We should investigate. This is a Vulgus structure. Dia recognizes this place as a ship. She must have come to this place many times to have this information embedded in this way. Yes, this is a memory that was imprinted on Dia as an Oblivion. The Vulgus ship that she boarded as a commander. Does this mean... Corral. Descendant, it is Corral. We must hurry. I told you this memory was forced into this shape, didn't I? Dia does not wish to remember this moment any longer. If we miss this opportunity, we may never see it again.
Connection has been established with Cliphall. However, the dimensional gap left behind by the destruction of the Ironheart will soon be sealed. The connection will not last. Dominator, can you hear my voice?
Sire! Is all well? I have been concerned for you,
My well-being is not important. Your report on the situation in Klipov.
Sire...
Did you not hear me? Your report on the situation in Klipov.
Forgive me, sire, but I thought with the dimensions connected, you would soon be returning to Kliphoth. The situation in Kliphoth is dire. Most of the key areas of the planet have been destroyed by the Colossi. The Legion of Darkness you left behind has been wiped out. The Order of Truth, including your humble servant, still resists. But time is running out.
Dominator, I have finally raised a legion that wields the power of the ancestors. Our analysis of the Colossi and our void research have provided more than sufficient means to save.
Sire, it appears there are not enough remaining Ironhearts. The dimensional gap is growing.
Dominator, if I strike the weakest point of the dimensional boundary on this planet, I can still reach Kliphoth with the remaining Ironhearts. Do not give up.
Sire, with all due respect, it is time to face reality. Such actions will only lead to the destruction of both worlds, and you will not stop the Colossi. Please, let go of Kliphoth. Join forces with the descendants of the ancestors for the great cause. You know that the enemy of all life is approaching from beyond the void.
Enough! I will hear no more of this. I will not give up on Kliphoth.
Sire, the dimensional gap is closing. Please, accept the truth.
Dominator! Dominator! Karel. Hope for the great cause, from the Descendants, from the enemies of my home. Kliphoth and vengeance. I refuse to give up on either. My first descendant. Awaken those like you, and prepare to march. I will use every means necessary to restore the Ironheart.
Corral. Descendant, I suggest we break the RK synchronization immediately. Dia's subconscious is building a defense mechanism. As soon as you leave this memory, I will terminate the synchronization. Hurry.
Still crazy lag on these servers. 10 gold for the half hour. Spawn me back there again. Should do.
Inez Rhea, Hound Unit. Commencing operation.
That was no.
Okay, let's hear it. What is it that you need?
Oh, they've already got it now.
Keep it short and sweet. Hey, Descendant.
Splash in the
I
cash.
heard you extracted a ton of military intel from Diasmont. Just a quick hop onto the teleportation pad and whoosh! Right, so, the generator. Well, after Operation Sigma Sector, we kept the wide range of sieve radar. Anyway, at least Alpha's happy he can inspect. Although, he did say that, but... looks like it's almost time for the meeting. Oh, and if Nell seems really down, you don't need to know what it means. It's our little secret.
Oh, Kingston, eh? What we got up here? Got new stuff. Oh, heaps. Yeah. More records as well. Season. Vehicle. Yeah, mastery rank level 40, thought so. Axion planes. Cool. All right.
Alpha, Dia's memories have generated ideas for future, or to be more accurate, ideas for the direction of our future responses rather than the operations themselves.
Restoring the Ironheart is likely why Corel awakened the Oblivions. As for how and when Corel will try to restore the Ironheart...
Let's focus on what we can do right now. He will strike where the dimensional boundary is weakest on this planet.
The Axion planes. The Vulgus have been targeted. If they can't restore the Ironheart...
It'll be like stirring up a hornet's nest. But whatever he means to do...
Assume it's possible.
I suggest we recommence operations to occupy the Axion planes. The Void Storm is ongoing, but securing this zone will make the rest of our responses easier.
Thank you for that, and... To navigate the Void Storm, Operation Sigma Sector has improved our shield...
All right. I'll have Harris report in when I get back to Albie. Refueling will take a while.
Yes, sir.
Nell, what's wrong?
I'm all right.
I'm not surprised.
Do you need something?
No, it's not really that important, but,
But what?
Well, if it's okay, would you like to go for a walk?
Oh, good! I need to go grab some herbs. You're coming too. Right, Captain?
Blair, take the hint if you don't want to die.
Oh, you guys go ahead. I've got a cramp in my leg.
Let's go. Not too far, though.
Oh, okay.
Ugh, seriously, what is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Did you get it now?
Oh.
Nell, you seem to be going through a lot lately. I wonder if there's anything I can do to cheer you up?
Enzo, Do you remember the 26th Mobile Infantry?
Oh, of course. I supplied them with munitions many times. They were really brave soldiers. Huh. I wonder where they're fighting now.
They were all killed in action.
Oh.
During the mission I was overseeing.
Nell.
While en route to Hagios, the main force was threatened. I had the choice to save them if I used the 26th Mobile Infantry as bait. So I sent them to their deaths, believing it was a sacrifice of the few to save the many.
Nell, it wasn't your fault. Think of how many lives you saved. I would have given the same order.
Enzo, if you were one of those few, would you still have wanted me to do it? Tell me what I should have done.
In situations like that, you do what has to be done, Nell. I believe in you.
All right. Enzo Stallone.
Nell, what happened? What did Enzo say? Did he ask you anything?
We talked about the operation. Oh. We're in the middle of a war. That's all we should talk about. Alpha. When you've needed to sacrifice a few for the many, how did you make that choice?
I used to make decisions rationally, just like the previous Alpha did. But it's different now. I want us to survive together, or if it comes to it, die together. Damn, I must be getting sentimental in my old age.
Oh, the two of you make it so complicated. You want me to tell him? I'll lock you both in a room where you can't leave until you kiss each other.
Super 6-1 is unresponsive. I repeat, Super 6-1 is unresponsive.
Transport, respond.
This is Super 6-1 requesting assistance.
Alpha,
We're descending
Harris,
fast toward the
respond!
Axion planes. I repeat, we're descending toward the Axion planes.
Nell!
Interesting. Got access to the Axion now, cool. Enzo with a wedding ring by the looks, huh? Alright.
Alpha, Harris, please respond. Damn it!
This is Dominic of the 22nd Recon Squad. Is Jaber not with you?
Ha! Pseudo left first.
How the hell did a transport that took off from Kingston end up here? I've heard this is a dangerous place.
It's only dangerous for non-descendants when void energy is present.
Right.
The issue is, it cleared the air of transports as well.
This is no time for jokes, Blaine.
Yeah, I wish that was just...
The tactical transport rescue signal is coming from somewhere in the act. I'm not sure if they were sucked into the breach or crashed.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'd prefer it to be a crash.
Okay. I'll be leaving.
I will do...
Rough first day, Rook.
Oh, 17 minutes until Colossus is in. Alright.
Just remember your training. Just remember. I'm Cadet Amelia, the tactical adjutant in... Continuing what Executive Officer Stallone was saying, I'll begin the Firstly, since the Axion Plains is a very large area, and considering the size of this dimensional breach, in preparation for the worst, Descendant, please.
Alright, we're in. Gee, I was on the time 16 minutes. Okay, that's one way to get off the bike. Just use a skill.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creature response confirmed. Invaluable. Colony of breach creatures spotted inside the operations zone. guide you to the location. Descendant, requesting takedown of enemy assault ship.
She's hitting hard.
Large-scale dimensional breach processes.
Death by 1,000 cuts, eh? that was a bit. That's alright. How long is it till? Minute 44. Oh, you can actually change anywhere on here. That's handy. Strange, can't use the hover block after it changed. Hopefully you don't have to do that on every character. Oh, you just gotta walk down here, I guess. minutes is crazy, yeah.
time for your mind, we poppin'. One time for your mind, no maybes. Just yes, yo, release the stress.
Cool. I didn't even swap them over. Oh.
Release the stress.
See you later. That's cool, fair shot. Awesome.
Commencing inversion energy amplification. Ironheart particles activated. Go around here. Oh, that'd be war.
No signs here either. This is like looking for a missing fork in an entire kitchen.
Descendant, I'm detecting a dimensional energy imbalance over the Axion planes. Prepare for a ground intercept.
Damn. We're finding rats instead of forks.
Everyone, please continue the search. But if a Colossus appears, intercept immediately.
Doing a mission then, not just that. Gonna save a video for later. Very dead out here, like it's just so open and nothing.
To all Descendant Corps, the size of the current dimensional breach is too great. A continued search is unfeasible. Withdraw to Kingston to regroup. I repeat, withdraw to Kingston to regroup.
Back in 2 minutes, everyone. Alrighty.
Damn it. This has to be the worst it's ever been since the war with the Vulgus began. Almost all of HQ is... We've searched every inch of the Axion plains, but we've yet to find the missing HQ transport vehicle. And the durability of the Colossus-guided capture zone has been stretched to its limits. It may not be able to hold the Colossi from... If the breach continues to grow like this, our void radar will be useless and our intercept network will completely collapse. I'd like to focus on finding the transport, but we have too many other things to worry about right now. Maybe the transport really did go into the dimensional... What's going on?
A massive heat source is approaching the Axion plains. Judging by its size on the radar, the Colossus type is... Wait, this isn't the right size for a Colossus.
A Vulgus fleet.
To humanity, to save my world, and to preserve yours, I give you your first and only chance. Those who have the power to decide, I will wait beneath the eye.
Is that Corel?
This communication is being broadcast one way. Hold on. Did Corel just make us an offer?
Let go! Let go of me!
I will bring this bounty with me.
Corral, you bastard! Don't...
Alpha!
Nell, I need to meet with Corel right away. Get that message to the Vulgus however you can.
Adjutant Stallone, we haven't finished analyzing the call yet. It could be a trap.
Yes, that's very likely. In fact, it probably is a trap in many ways. But you can't fake screams like those. I know these are our people. I can feel it.
If you're set on leaving, please give me operational command.
Affirmative. But you must never issue the order to attack first. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Back to Axion. Really did enjoy that wall crasher before. That was pretty cool.
Son, you are the new commander.
Where's Alpha? What do you want? Release them now!
What I want. What I want is time. Time to mourn my people slaughtered by the Colossi. Time to build strength to reclaim my home planet. And time to return before it falls.
What does that have to do with us?
My home planet, Gripoff, is being destroyed by the Colossi. I must bring back to Clipoth the means to exterminate the Colossi. My Arche Legion that took 100 years to complete. My first descendant. Now do you understand how humanity has managed to survive all this time? I had to endure your provocations until you fools could awaken your Arche. The 100 years I have spent here has been but a few months on Clipoth. Even now, my people are being slaughtered by the Colossi.
Ingress is also exposed to the Colossi because of the catastrophe you caused! The slaughter is happening here, too!
Then this war needs to end.
Stop it, you bastard!
I have a way to save both worlds, Clipoth and Ingress.
Damn it!
To open the way to the Clipoth dimension, you need at least 3 Ironhearts. Descendants destroyed one of them. But you also absorbed all of the particles of the destroyed Ironheart. You see, by fusing all the Descendants together, I can create a new Ironheart. If you are all willing to become the new Ironheart and open the way, I will spare the rest of humanity.
Nell!
I will seal the dimension with this world in it and promise peace eternally.
Harris.
Well, shit just got real, eh?
Sniper team, return to Albion. Strike team, also return to Albion immediately.
that as well.
We only needed a second. In just 1 second, I could have hit Corell right between the eyes. Our people were suffering. Why didn't you give the order?
You're right. My legs were tensed the whole time. I could have jumped the moment I got the signal. You don't believe that Vulgus rat, do you? Ugh, I still get shivers when I think about being in Corell's clutches.
It's not that simple. Enzo, turn off the comms for the time being. I'm gonna get them something to eat. You've been through enough.
Thank you, Blair. Bunny and Haley seem disappointed, and I know they'll probably be annoyed for a while longer. That's to be expected. Corell is humanity's greatest enemy, and we let him slip right through our fingers. All those soldiers. And Harris, the cruelty. Since the apocalypse, all humanity has wanted to do is to defeat Corell, the Vulgus, and the Colossi. Our generation was born and has been dying for this sole purpose. Do you understand how I feel right now? If the Descendants were born to protect humanity, then I have to say, Corell's offer is meaningful. And Corell realized that. He seemed to also know that Haley was aiming directly at him. But he stood his ground. That's something you only do when you're confident you're winning. Maybe this data was sent based on that confidence. When I arrived back in Albion, I realized data from the Vulgus had been sent to my Asiv. I think it's about the Kliphoth massacre that Corell mentioned. Corell's proposal to fuse together the essence of all of the Descendants to create a new Ironheart. If we accept it, he said he will cease all attacks on humanity. He also promised to seal off the Ingress dimension, allowing us peace. We are, in many ways, the key to ending the war. What do you think Alpha would have done with this insight? I've made countless choices in my life. For humanity, for Albion, and for my loved ones. As executive officers, we learn what to consider and what to disregard to achieve the best possible outcome. But now, I don't know. The sacrifice of a few for the many, is that really what's best? Would it even be possible to get everyone to agree to it? My head is spinning. All I can think about is Nell. And the ring I want to give her. Damn it.
This is Eugen. I have some good news in the midst of all this gloom. I finished treating the captain. She's over the worst of it, but her wounds... Oh, wait! Captain, please just lie down.
I can walk. Please, don't make me lie down. I was lying down the whole time I was on that bastard Corell's ship. I'm sick of it.
Then at least put on your rehab suit. Your vertebrae are shattered.
So there's also a new Bike Dash race on the Nexon website, so it's just another event, more rewards on there. Worth a look.
You're here? Come on, don't stare at me like that. You're making me feel shy. Thanks to Enzo coming to my rescue, I'm still alive. But Alpha and Nell should be here. Or those soldiers. Not me. Tell me, Dr. Han, why am I still alive?
It's not why, but how. Would you like a brain scan too?
Damn it!
Exactly. What the hell happened up there?
Our transport got sucked into it. We went spinning through void space and ended up smack bang in the middle of a Vulgus fleet. Karel's fleet, no less. The one we've been looking for this whole time. I bet the Vulgus couldn't believe their luck. Just when things weren't going their way, the entire enemy command falls right into their lap.
What about Alpha? He's alive, right?
Alpha and Nell were taken away as soon as we got captured. Obviously, the Vulgus knew who they were. I couldn't do anything. All I could do was listen to their screams. Or maybe they were my screams.
Torture? Karel's the one who set up the negotiation talks. If he wanted to torture them just for the sake of it, he would have taken all of you.
They've captured their enemy's leaders. They suddenly have more cards than they could ever play with. What if they torture Albion's final defense code out of Alpha and Nell? They wouldn't need to make us any more offers. They could just take Albion by force and that would be it. In which case, I wouldn't have been a very attractive prospect for Karel. Just a prop at best. Huh.
Depression and helplessness are all unhelpful for a patient.
Don't I look like I'm angry? When Alpha and Nell were being tortured, I could only stare at them. They were screaming in pain, and I just lay there. Damn Arcade! If I had, I would have fought to the death, damn it!
There's no shame in coming back alive. We all know how you feel, Captain. Just...
Descendant, there is something I want to share with you about the arcade that protected Harris. If possible, I would like to speak with you right away. Descendant, the arcade particles that protected Harris have been detected in the space beyond the breach above the Axion plains. They are growing stronger within void space. I want to get a closer look at this phenomenon. This latest incident has jeopardized the advantage that humanity has been slowly building in this war. If we are to secure as many options as possible for humanity to choose from, we should learn more about this unknown arcade. I need your help to analyze the arcade beyond the breach, Descendant.
Just want to check. Should have been putting tracking on these, eh? You can't. Walker. Let's join a public one. Let's go ahead.
Colony of breach creatures spotted inside the operation. I'll guide you to the location. Descendant, requesting takedown enemy assault ship.
Oh, I've got a game crash.